Back at it again, baby, and we got something from ET Lifestyle. Shout out to ET Lifestyle. The beginning part of the title says anti-Eminem agenda backfires spectacularly. Spectacularly. Sheesh, I can't talk apparently. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be checking out today. Smack that like button. Greatly would appreciate it. Really helps the channel out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, join the family. Hit that subscribe button that's down below. All right. Let's get into it. Original link will be in the description box. Also, last thing, go and join the new Discord server. It's the first link in the description box below. All right, let's go.
Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. From Conway, who previously spoke about the comments he made about Eminem fans in an interview that he regrets, and he added more on this recently. We also have more that shows conflicting reports linked to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg classic projects that got weirder a few hours ago, and we also have a ludicrous anti-Eminem agenda that failed spectacularly on Twitter from a hip-hop outlet that sparked hilarious reactions. And I have some facts to add to this later that makes it even more interesting, which we'll get to in a bit. So first of all, we had conflicting reports since Snoop Dogg secured ownership of Death Row Records. From a title interview in the first week of March with Snoop Dogg, the following was stated by Snoop: "To be in control of the brand means that I got all of the pieces that I need to do what I gotta do, from the masters to the publishing, to the IP, to the label, to the logo, to everything. It's all mine. I'm able to move it around and do what I need to do with it." And Snoop also added, as far as Tupac's masters,
Snoop making big moves out here. Big moves. I respect it. I respect it. Owning masters, and especially as an artist, that's huge. A lot of artists don't own their own masters though. The labels do. Owning masters, especially the masters to multiple artists that were under the umbrella of a certain label. I mean, that's big. That's big.
Tupac's masters came back to him last year, but I got a great relationship with his estate, and I'm pretty sure we are gonna be able to work something out to continue some Death Row Tupac business now that Snoop Dogg is in control of Death Row. Same with Dr. Dre and the Chronic I Got the Chronic album. So Snoop pretty much stated that he owns Dre's classic album.
They only just gave Pac's estate back his masters a year ago. Last year, them boys was eating good. Damn.
And shortly after this, a report from Rolling Stone revealed Dr. Dre still owns the Chronic, despite false reports of Death Row ownership. And Dre's lawyer stated, "There are false reports out regarding ownership by Death Row of Dr. Dre's The Chronic. Dr. Dre owns 100% of The Chronic." Now, something new has happened that's got fans worried, as just a few hours ago, The Chronic, Doggy Style, and The Dogfather were pulled from streaming services. And to make matters worse, Snoop previously stated this on Clubhouse: "Death Row will be an NFT label. We will be putting out artists through the metaverse." And now this has sparked confusion, since Dre's lawyer claims Dre owns The Chronic, but it's been pulled from streaming services the same time all the Death Row records were pulled. We'll have to wait to see how this goes, but for now, fans are stuck in limbo. Moving on to the next topic at hand, Conway recently...
Bro, listen, if anybody else understands this whole metaverse shit thing, let me know. It's confusing. I've seen people like buying metaverse real estate, and now he says he's rolling out artists on the metaverse. Bro, how do I get on this metaverse? How can I do I need the VR goggles so I can walk around and talk to folks in the metaverse? Bro, I'm genuinely confused. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm being trolled. Like, I keep hearing all this talk of the metaverse and buying properties in the metaverse, and how do I see it? Let me know, please inform me. Like, honestly.
Added more to the story we stuck in limbo. Moving on to the next topic at hand, Conway recently added more to the story we covered back in January when he expressed regret in a freestyle about how his comments on Eminem fans, who he referred to as a bunch of nerds who don't understand Griselda, how that interview affected his relationship with Eminem, and in a more recent interview,
referred to us M fans as a bunch of nerds who, I mean, honestly, being a nerd isn't necessarily a negative term. I look at it as, you're saying I'm intelligent. I appreciate that.
He specifically added how he didn't like that his comments were associated with the likes of El Jamar, who don't respect Eminem.
I seen like the headlines, the way it was like kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like Eminem's artist Conway said agrees with Lord Jamar that he's not, whatever was said. And I don't know, I just felt like I shouldn't have said that because I definitely didn't mean it in no heinous way. I just was trying to, paint a picture and of like how it was for me receiving Eminem's product. Like when he came out, bro, I thought it was the illest shit in the world, like the rest of the world thinks now. And I just wish I never said that shit on the camera. Like I wasn't trying to shit on him or nothing. I think he one of the best, if not the best.
This made its way to platforms like Reddit.
I can definitely see kind of where he's coming from, because I've run into situations and things like that. Maybe not to that extent, obviously. I'm just like I'm a small YouTuber, you know what I mean? But I definitely have had my words twisted a little bit. And looking back, I was like, damn, I could have been maybe a little more clear on that, or I could have said it in a little bit of a different way. But like in a moment, because like I always tell y'all, these videos aren't scripted, you know what I mean? So, and I don't ever want to have to get to the point where like I script it, like it just wouldn't feel genuine. Like they're called reaction videos for a reason. Like it's my first reaction, you know what I mean? And obviously, if I were to just like start scripting them to make sure that I said everything 100% correctly, like it's not a reaction video then. Let me know in the comment section if y'all feel me.
And some people are getting their views shattered right now based on some reactions they saw on this platform. The user expands. People talk ish about M fans all the time, but some comments under that video are freaking vile, laughing my bum off. In quotes, Conway's a coward. This fool can't stand by his own words. He has that much fear of the white man. May his words mean nothing and his lips stay twisted. Nobody lame.
Bro, damn. Sheesh, some of y'all boys out there are some savages.
Than a street rapper apologizing to a white man about his current thoughts, Conway has no integrity. That's why he worships Slim Shady. The media for years peddled the narrative that it is Eminem's fan base that is filled with shadists. But if you've been following this channel for a while, then you know there are some real...
Oh, I remember this situation. Holy. I'm sure some of y'all might remember the reaction video to this situation right here. I know y'all remember that face. Yes, sir. Sheesh.
Bad eggs are shadists. But if you've been following this channel for a while, then you know there are some real bad eggs across the spectrum. Those that simply hate on Eminem for his appearance. In fact, I remember before the Super Bowl, some host on Joe Budden TV who got their show terminated shortly after, who was flat out hating on Eminem for being included in the lineup based on his appearance. And this was another time when Royce caught some flack for saying black people can't be shadiest when he reacted to that. But back on topic, respect to Conway, not many rappers can admit fault these days. And moving on, an anti-Eminem agenda went wrong a few hours ago when a hip-hop outlet shared this. Cities with the most Eminem monthly Spotify listeners: London, Mexico City, LA, Chicago, Sydney. This is interesting. No Detroit, New York? And this backfired spectacularly because first of all, the number of Eminem Spotify listeners from Sydney is actually more than the population of Detroit. The subtle agenda to set up Eminem hate and disrespect didn't just fail factually, but also based on most reactions this time around. Check it out.
Damn. So they tried to say even people from M's own city don't really fuck with him, but in reality, there's not that many people in M City. Like Sydney, 720,000 monthly listeners from Sydney. Detroit's population is 674. Damn. I'm actually reading like the population. I'm like, hold on. Damn. The D is really that small? I don't know. For some reason, like I felt like the D was like, at least 750,000 plus. And I get it, you know what I mean? Like the Detroit, they had the whole situation, so a lot of people, got the fuck up out of there. But I don't know. I just feel like Detroit was bigger than that. But yeah, the truth still stands. There's not even that many people. So like, of course, you can't have more listeners than there are people because then you fucking with the numbers. Like if he had 720,000 listeners from Detroit and the population is only 674,000, something ain't adding up here, buddy. Oh no, I smell something fishy. Smells like tuna around here.
I'm sure you have better ways to hate on him. This stupidity surely didn't work. For those who are not up to speed, the purpose of this tweet was to reinforce the anecdote that people in Detroit or people in the hood in New York don't listen to Eminem, and a few gullible people still fell for it as usual. Detroit doesn't listen to freaking Eminem laughing my bum off, they listen to actual Detroit rap. Eminem never got on a Detroit beat once. To which a user reacts, I only know one hip-hop artist who has sold out a stadium date in Detroit, Eminem. On this, another user...
I ain't gonna lie, for like a quarter of a second, I thought that was my computer shutting off. I was about to be pissed because this happened before to me, where I've accidentally bumped my power button with my fucking knee and the whole computer shut off. I was like, God damn. Oh man, bro, that made my heart drop for like a quarter of a second. I was like, fuck. Right in the middle of a goddamn video too.
Detroit, Eminem. On this, another user adds, the anti-Eminem agenda has reached a brand new low. It makes me irrationally angry the way you people try to set him up. Just stop talking about Eminem for clout, laughing emoji. But it gets even more interesting when you take a look at New York legends like Jay-Z and their top 5 cities: London, LA, Chicago, Sydney, Dallas. So you mean no New York for Jay-Z? Interesting. But Lil TJ got New York City in his top 5. Interesting, I must add. But Lil TJ got New York City in no.
So as far as the Lil TJ thing goes, Jay-Z's lowest number is 390,000, which is Dallas. Shout out to the fam in Dallas. Lil TJ, his New York numbers?
No New York for Jay-Z. Interesting. But Lil TJ
are 242,000. So I'm sure Jay-Z has a good number of New York listeners, but it's lower than 300 and whatever thousand that Dallas was, so it doesn't pop up in his top 5 list. I'm sure M has hella people that listen to his music in Detroit, but it wasn't lower than Sydney, which I think was like 720,000. There's not that many people that even live in the I forgot what the number was, but it's you know what I mean. So like people just want to hate on M, I guess. Fuck.
Jay got New York City in his top 5. Interesting, I must add. No New York City in the top 5 for 50 Cent, Jay-Z or Wayne. But hey, let's make it an issue for Eminem and include Detroit that doesn't even have the population. That will be all for now. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next.
Some people sometimes, and that's the crazy thing too, like even with facts, some people can sometimes try to twist them to make them benefit themselves. But if you take a closer look, the facts are going to always be the facts. 720,000. Oh, yeah, Detroit's not in it. If you just look at that on the surface level, you're like, oh, Detroit's not in his top 5. But then if you actually take a closer look, you realize, oh, Detroit doesn't even have a population of 720,000. So maybe that's why. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? Because I believe in facts. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. It's facts. This is the thing with all of this hate. The way that I see it, it just proves that M is the GOAT. If M was irrelevant, if he was trash, if he was garbage, nobody would give a fuck. You only care because he's nice. He's relevant. Simple and plain. Nobody's hating on the trash motherfucker. Nobody's hating on somebody that's garbage. Ain't nobody hating. Don't nobody give a fuck. People hate on, one, people that are better than them, but mainly people that they perceive as being at the top. They build you up to break you down. People see Eminem is at the top of the game, so they always come after him. Oh, Eminem a dishwasher. Oh, Eminem said this when he was 13 or 14 or however the fuck old he was. Oh, Eminem don't sell a bunch of tickets in Detroit. Meanwhile, he sold out an arena in Detroit. But anyway, oh, Eminem, nobody listens to Eminem. Meanwhile, this nigga got hella Spotify listeners, 720,000 in Sydney. Like, what the hell? Yeah, if he's really not nice, why the fuck do you care? Oh, I'm sorry, he is. Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Go and join the new Discord server. It's the first link down below. I'm out.